One of the many areas I work with people in coaching, sports people and people who don't play sport as well, is learning to stand up for yourself. Learning that there's no reward in being virtuous and kind. I'm not suggesting not to be virtuous and kind. I'm just suggesting that there's no reward in being virtuous and kind, only other than it can set you up as a sign of weakness. So many people I work with, they're frustrated, they're angry, they start becoming resentful because they think by being virtuous and kind and being all things to all people, there's going to be reciprocation. And more often than not, what happens is it's seen as a sign of weakness and people take advantage of them. And they bottle their emotion up, they get more and more angry, more and more frustrated, until eventually, like a shake a fizzy pot, and it goes off. And they have this realization. So one of the things I do, and it's almost like eating the fizzy pots, and teach them to stand up for themselves. Reciprocation. Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being virtuous and kind. It's good to be virtuous and kind. It's just looking for reward, looking for something out of it, only other than the intrinsic value we get from what we think is doing the right thing. And that's an area certainly that over the years I've worked with, where people begin to realize, well, actually, if nothing else, being kind can be seen as a sign of weakness. So if you're not willing to stand up for yourself, then what happens? You just end up getting teared to shreds. And then eventually people get more frustrated, more angry, more resentful. And that sort of leads into a spiral. So certainly one of the areas I work with people over the years and still do now is learn to stand up for themselves.